This is a trend, and it could be a very concerning one. This is not a one-off here. For the first time in a long time, New Braunfels median home prices in city and hill country are on the rise consistently. Now, does this mean property taxes will be on the rise in New Braunfels as well? And did you miss your window of opportunity to get a bargain deal on a house in New Braunfels? We're unpacking all of this in today's video. If you are new here to my channel, thank you so much for coming aboard, because every week we are putting out relevant and timely information just like this about what it's like to live in New Braunfels. This is crazy because we haven't seen this in 4 years. Median home prices in New Braunfels have been rising since February. That's 5 months. Consistent months of rising prices in New Braunfels. I mean, we're used to seeing up and down arrows from month to month, but not this. So let's go ahead and just dive right in here. Let's break this down. We're going to look at the last 5 months, including this one in city limits, and we're looking at the combined market first, which is existing homes and new construction homes. So let's take a look at the combined market. Median price in February was $294. In March, it was $319. It dipped a few bucks in April to $315, but then here comes the shark again, up to $337 in May. And right now, median home price for the combined market, existing homes and new construction homes in city limits, is $343. That's an increase of almost $50,000 on the median home price in just 5 months, and an increase of 8.6% on the median home price year over year. New construction homes in city limits the last 5 months. In February, median home price was a post-pandemic low $282. In March, it jumped to $321. A brief hiccup in April at $317, back up in May to $325. And median home price for a new build in city limits right now is $349. So almost a $70,000 gain on the median home price on new construction homes in city limits over 5 months, and a 10% gain year over year. So let's check out right now the last category, existing homes in city limits in New Braunfels. And this is a very volatile market because new construction homes are dominating the market, have been for the past 2.5 years, because of all the incentives and discounts that builders keep dishing out. The numbers don't lie. February's median price for existing homes in city limits was $310. It jumped to $315 in March, dipped slightly in April at $313. May shot right back up to $365. Through June, dove back down to $314. No surprise with the up and down here. New construction homes have been disrupting the existing home sales in New Braunfels the past 3 years. Not only are builders continuing to hand out incentives and discounts, but some are upping their game, lowering their rates and upping their incentives month to month just to unload current inventory that's just sitting on the market without buyers. Okay, so we know that median home prices are rising in city limits in New Braunfels. Let's jump right now to the Hill Country median home prices. Combined market, existing and new construction homes in Hill Country, median home price was $475 in February, dipped a little to $472 in March, zipped right back up to $529 in April, same in May, and now $565 through June. That's a $90,000 median home price gain with the combined market, existing homes, new construction homes in the Hill Country over 5 months, and it's up 10% on that combined market year over year. Zeroing in on only new homes, median home price in Hill Country, it was $420 in February, $452 in March, dipped down to $444 in April, down to $430 in May, bounced right back up to $446 through June. So 3 gains, 2 dips for a $26,000 median home price increase on new construction homes in Hill Country over 5 months. Plus, the median price for new homes is up 13% year over year in Hill Country. Median home price for existing homes only in Hill Country, existing homes only, is shooting up fast. In February, it was $605. March tumbled to $479, had a hiccup there, but shot right back up to $610 in April, $641 in May, and through June, it's $699, which is not only up over $90,000 in 5 months, but it's up 8% year over year. Overall, we have not seen this kind of consistency with price gains in New Braunfels in 4 years, which was the height of the pandemic. So should you be concerned if you're sitting on the fence? I think so. I think you should be concerned. You shouldn't panic, but definitely concerned because of the consistency of these price gains. And here's part of that reason. We're noticing on the ground here in New Braunfels that more buyers are getting more comfortable with the elevated rates the last 3 years. Plus, more sellers of existing homes are now competing with new construction homes by offering their own concessions, their own incentives and discounts. Look, if this was just a 2-month gain month over month, I wouldn't put this much emphasis on this video, but we're talking about 5 months of median home price gains in New Braunfels, city limits, and hill country. And the frosting on the cake is that both those markets, hill country and city limits, existing homes, new construction homes, are up year over year. Can you still get a deal on an existing home and a new construction home in New Braunfels? Yes, you can. You haven't missed your window yet. We're seeing it. Offered $24,000 below appraised value on this home in New Braunfels, and our buyer's offer was accepted. And that's a resale home. But make no mistake, new construction sales are still dominating the market in New Braunfels. I mean, take a look at this stat. When we combine existing home sales with new construction home sales in New Braunfels, the median year build of a home is 2021. We have homes in New Braunfels dating back all the way back to the 1950s and even earlier. And yet when we combine the new construction and resale market, our median year build is 2021. It just tells you how dominating new construction sales are with all their incentives and discounts in New Braunfels the past 3 years. Just a second ago, we told you that more existing home sellers in New Braunfels are competing now with new construction homes because they have more equity in their homes. They bought their home pre-pandemic, so they have more equity, so they can give away more concessions. Maybe they can buy down rates for the buyers or contribute toward closing costs. But if you bought in New Braunfels the last 2 or 3 years and want to sell, which we've been getting a lot of those calls this summer, you're gonna have little to no equity in your home because the market's been slow for the past 3 years when we started seeing double-digit declines. But now it's in reverse. Yes, we still have higher inventory in New Braunfels, but we also have more closed sales in New Braunfels. Take a look, closed sales in New Braunfels are up across the board year over year. So more homes are closing in New Braunfels year over year, and the median home prices in New Braunfels city limits, hill country, existing homes and new construction homes continue to rise. I said this on a video a few weeks ago, and I'm saying it again here today. I don't see mortgage rates going anywhere the rest of the year. Inflation is up for the 3rd month in a row, so new home builders in New Braunfels will continue to offer those record incentives and discounts. So if you're buying a new construction home in New Braunfels this year, or even an existing home that's been on the market a very long time, you should be safe. Should be, because after all, like I said, 5 months of median home price gains in New Braunfels. So I'm putting you on notice right here in this video. Do not get too comfortable sitting on your fence. Home prices up in New Braunfels. Could property taxes be next? Yes, could very well be. If this trend of median home prices and closed sales continues to increase in New Braunfels, when you have an increase in home prices, you're naturally going to have an increase in market value, which means you're going to have an increase in property taxes. Now, this doesn't mean that it's going to happen across the board, because we're talking about median home prices here, which is some are higher, some are lower, not all home prices. We'll of course keep you posted every month, and if something drastic happens overnight, we'll meet you back here right here on this channel to let you know of those very latest developments, or on our Instagram page, which is more frequent. Where are you at in this buying and selling process? Are you waiting for the market to crash in New Braunfels? We're not seeing it yet. Are you waiting for mortgage rates to tumble? Are you getting ready to make a move to New Braunfels? Are you already made the move? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you plan on buying or selling a home in New Braunfels anytime soon, or next year in the future sometime, of course, I'd love to be your real estate resource of choice. You can email me, you can call me, or you can shoot me a text. As always, thank you so much for coming to and watching our videos every week. We'll see you on the next one.